Hello everyone, my name is Rob, welcome to Kinetic Rugby League. In this video I'm going to be giving you my match review of Tonga versus Papua New Guinea. So let's get started. So we're going to start with a losing team, which was Papua New Guinea. Now they put 18 points past Tonga, completed at 74% and only won in 3 stats areas, which was line breaks, dummy passes and kicking meters. Stats aside, I thought Papua New Guinea were absolutely outstanding last night. I thought they were the most dangerous team. I thought they had the best chances. They certainly could have won that game. I think it was unfortunate that they didn't. I personally wanted them to win. But yeah, it was a hell of a performance that they should be very, very happy with, very proud of. I think Lachlan Lamb and Cal Labert were instrumental to that in the halves. They were extremely calm, extremely composed, but played with a lot of energy and pace. They're really professional. Managed the game well, the kicking game was solid, they were effective in creating chances and opening up the Tongan defence. Quality performance from those two, absolutely brilliant. Olam as well, just imagine what he does in a Melbourne Storm jersey and then just swap it with a Papua New Guinea jersey. That was him to a T. He was his usual self and no one was going to stop him from doing what he does. He runs between two, drags them with him, gets his arms free, passes the ball off, and just makes plays, does things by himself. He was fantastic and difficult player to stop and handle for most of that game. He was himself. Ipape at hooker. What a tone setter. Just playing with so much pace and aggression down the middle. Really got things rolling for Papua New Guinea and their forwards to build on from that and get them on the front foot for their possessions. His assist for Lachlan Lamb's try was pretty damn special. You know, breaking through, I think, 2 or 3 tacklers. Some of those same tacklers grabbing him again, breaking through those guys again, and then getting the ball off to Lachlan Lamb. It was a hell of a try assist, great effort, and throughout the game he was fantastic. In terms of the no try that was given in the second half by the video ref, it's a tough one. It's unfortunate. I was at the game, so I didn't see it properly on the screen, but I've watched it back. The 2 things I'll say on it: one is I would have given it as a try. If you remove the whole thing of the on-field ref having to choose between try and no try before it goes to video ref, looking at what I saw, I would have given it as a try personally. But based on the way that the process is now for video ref, I can understand why it was given as a no try. Because if he sends it up as a no try, you have to see clear proof that it is definitely a try to overturn it. And I saw a still image of the tip of the ball, and I couldn't tell whether it was out of play on the line or whether all of the ball was in play. I couldn't tell. And to me, that's the definition of an inconclusive decision. And that's literally why it was chosen or had to stay as no try. It's unfortunate, but look, these things happen. As long as the majority of games are decided by things like this, where they're this close, instead of games where easy decisions are just like completely wrong, I'm okay with that, because that's a tough call to make. That's a very tough call. But yeah, Papua New Guinea should be very pleased with their performance, very proud of it, and they'll be fine getting out the group stages. I've got no doubts about them. They keep putting in shifts like that, they'll get through the group stages, and in the knockout stages they'll put up a hell of a fight, and semi-finals could be a solid target for them. Now moving on to the winning team, which was Tonga. They put 24 points past Papua New Guinea. They completed at 74% as well. They won in all other stats areas. So there was the 3 that I mentioned for Papua New Guinea in line breaks, dummy passes and kicking meters. Tonga dominated or won in every other department. I thought Tolu Kula was outstanding. I thought it was a nightmare to deal with. His pace clearly showed. It was brilliant. You know, not every play that he has with the ball is going to be a play to try and stretch the defence. Sometimes he's just going to run the ball in for a tackle, but yeah, a lot of the times got his hands on the ball, tried to stretch Papua New Guinea, and did so quite well, and was definitely a nightmare to deal with. Olakau'atu was the same. He was a handful. Breaking tackles, making steps, fending players off, making extra meters, doing the usual that he does for the Manly Seals. I thought the centres in Penasini and Suli were quality as well. Running hard, making extra meters, creating chances quite well. I thought they had a really strong game. And the forwards, as per usual, the whole team for Tonga was solid. There were still moments where they made mistakes, they had errors, they gave away penalties. I did feel that Papua New Guinea had the better chances, but I felt that Tonga was slightly more in control for the majority of the game. So Papua New Guinea had more control early. Tonga would get it back. Papua New Guinea would have more control. Tonga would get it back and then sustain that control for longer. And that kind of repeated, that process kept repeating throughout the game. So I felt that they had more control. Maybe didn't look as threatening as Papua New Guinea did, like in the strike zone. But yeah, I did really enjoy the game. The forwards, the constant battle between the forwards was, as you'd expect, hard running, non-stop, all the time. This is like rugby league, international rugby league royalty, Tonga versus Papua New Guinea. It doesn't usually get much better than this unless you're watching New Zealand versus Australia, but this was a hell of a game. I was actually there. It was my first live game of this tournament. I decided to wear my Warrington Wolves shirt to St. Helens, and I'm 100% certain that I was the only person there in a Warrington Wolves shirt. I spotted a Widnes Vikings shirt, and possibly a Featherstone Rovers shirt, but yeah. So if you saw someone in a blue and yellow shirt, or primrose and blue shirt, on TV, behind one of the sticks, that was me. So yeah, I got a few looks, that's for sure, and a few boos here and there from people. But yeah, on the game, best game of the cup so far, absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I think Papua New Guinea are going to be fine. They look fantastic. Tonga looked really solid as well. Jason Tamalolo wasn't playing, Junior Ramon wasn't playing, Ben Murdoch-Masila wasn't playing. So they've still got players to come back in and yeah, take over this group. But yeah, Papua New Guinea will be fine. I'm pretty sure they're going to make it out of the group stage. But yeah, quality game, and hopefully there's a few more like it. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any thoughts on the Tonga vs Papua New Guinea game, leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new content. You can also follow the social media accounts in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.